Everyone. So let's go ahead and get seated onto the floor and we can get started with our gentle yoga this morning, or I guess I should say this noon. So you can use your folded blanket or towel underneath your hips, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's start in our seated posture. If you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, go ahead and do that. If not, you can stretch your leg out. Good. And just close your eyes. Rest your hands in your lap or on your knees and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. And let's center ourselves by first just listening. Listen to all of the sounds in the room, outside of the room, even the internal sounds of your breath, when you swallow, etc. Just be fully present and listen. And now bring your awareness from the sounds in the room to your body. Notice your posture, lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. And let's just start by relaxing from the top of the head. Down through the forehead, around your eyes. Relax any tension through the face, the nose, the cheeks. Relax the corners of your mouth and your jaw. Down through the neck and throat and the shoulders. Relax down the arms to your fingertips. And then back up through the shoulders, relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center, down through the abdomen, through the lower back. Relax from the hips all the way down the legs, through the feet and toes. And now just focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. And count to yourself the length of your inhale. Count again the length of your exhale and see if you can even out your breath. All right, with your next exhale, bring the chin forward, hang your head down, and draw the chest up towards your chin and just hold for a moment. And feel that stretch to the back of the neck into your shoulders. Good. Let your head roll to one side so the face is forward. Your ear can just hang towards your shoulder and relax your jaw. And now round to the back. Let your head go back. Slowly over to the other side and hold. Good. Bring your head back down to the front. And inhale as you roll your head to the back. Exhale back to the front. Do about 3 or 4 circles to each side. Change direction. And bring your head back down to center. Clasp the hands together, lay them gently on the back of the head. You're going to add a little weight to that stretch and just hold for a moment. And bring your head back up to center. One hand on the head, the other one can just rest on the leg. And gently draw the ear toward the shoulder. And as you're doing that, imagine you're kind of drawing down with that opposite shoulder. That'll increase that stretch. Good. Slowly bring your head up. Let's do the other side. Just hold for a moment. Good. Bring your head right back up to center. And now let's look back and forth. One more time. Good. And let your head come back to center. All right. Arms by the side. Inhale, reach out and up. And clasp your hands. Go ahead and let those palms reach towards the ceiling. And then exhale, lean to one side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And we're going to come back to center and draw back slightly and stretch. Let the fingertips touch. And inhale. As you exhale, just let your arms come out and down. Let's take the hands behind your back, clasp them together, and gently roll your shoulders back and hold for a moment. And let's go ahead and reach forward. The fingertips will touch your shoulders. The elbows come in, and back, and around. Good. Nice big circles. Let's do the other side. Good. And relax. Go ahead and stretch your legs out for a moment and rock the feet in and out. Good. I want to do another stretch for the shoulders. If you're comfortable going back into straight leg or cross-legged, you can, or you can even sit like this, whatever feels comfortable. But what I want you to do is bring your arms up, wrap one elbow inside of the other. Okay. If you can't quite wrap the elbows, you can also cross the arms like this. Okay. Back to back with the hands or wrap them around again so the fingertips touch your palm. And then draw those elbows up. And I want you to hold. And 2. 3. Inhale as you exhale, let the elbows come down and relax. And let's do the other side. Wrap the arms up. Draw those elbows upward and hold. And 2. 3. 4. Inhale as you exhale, let those elbows come down and relax. Good. All right. Again, stretch those legs out. All right, let's come over. We'll come onto our hands and knees. And Do some of our cat and dog tail stretching. Okay, so hands under the shoulders, knees and feet hip distance apart. When you're ready, tuck your chin in. Exhale, round your back and shoulders, stretch. And then inhale, arch and look up. Exhale. All right, with the next exhale, go ahead and draw your hips back toward the heels, forehead to the mat, and just reach all the way out through your fingertips and just relax for a moment. Inhale and exhale deeply. Good, and let's come up onto the hands and knees, press back into your downward dog. All right. You want to soften those knees a little bit and keep lifting your hips towards the ceiling, pressing your chest back towards your legs. You can bend one knee, push the opposite heel towards the mat, alternate your legs back and forth. Good, and then bring your shoulders forward, let your knees touch down. You're going to sit towards that left heel, twist over to the right and hold. And stretch out your back, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back up onto the hands and knees and switch over. Sit towards that right heel. Reach over to the left and stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And then back up onto the hands and knees. Slide your left knee all the way up. Turn the heel in. Stretch your right leg back. Go ahead and look forward. Breathe. And exhale as you come on down and just relax for a moment. If you're comfortable coming all the way down, you can put your forehead on your forearms. And if it feels good to rock the hips a little bit from side to side, you can do that as well. Try to get comfortable in your postures so that you can relax and take some deep breaths. Great, bring yourself up. Hands firmly on the mat. Go back into the downward dog and stretch. Good. Shoulders forward, knees down to the mat. Slide your right knee forward, turn the heel in, stretch your left leg back. Go ahead and look forward and stretch as you inhale. And exhale as you come on down and relax. Right, bring your chest up, hands firmly on the mat. And again, let's take it back into your downward dog and stretch. Good, shoulders come forward, knees down to the mat. Draw your hips back to your heels again. And relax, just rock a little bit from side to side. You can open and close your fists, your fingers a few times and stretch out the wrists and hands. Good, and then let's come up into a kneeling posture and then go ahead and come on up into a standing posture as well. All right, just bring yourself up. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit and see if I can, there we go. You can see me. All right, so let's start with the feet about hip distance, hands on the hips. We're going to twist a little bit. So lean forward, roll to the back as you inhale, exhale back to the front. Good, let's change direction. Inhale and exhale in the opposite direction. Good, and come right back to center. Inhale as you exhale. Now you get to fold right down into your front bend and just sway a little bit from side to side. Keep your knees soft as you hang in your front bend. And come down into your squat. So front bends and squat are a good way to sort of relieve that tension in your back. Go ahead and go in your hips. Go ahead and fold into your front bend again and hang. And then down into your squat. Good. One more time, front bend. All right, bring the chest up, hands to your hips. Inhale as you come on up. Let's support the back. So you just put the heel of the hands right underneath the rib cage. Go ahead and lift through the chest. Gently lean back. And go ahead and come back up to standing. Good. And then go ahead and bring your feet together. All right, I'm going to use a wall space to do just a few different postures for the shoulders and some stretching. So if you have a space where you can just put your hand against the wall, you don't have to have a lot of space. You just adjust this a little bit. There you go. So what I'm doing is I'm placing my, you can see I'm doing it, I'm putting my right hand on the wall. Use a door, right? Something like that. Doesn't have to be a wall. Okay. And I'm going to stand. So I'm having my feet a little bit wider than the shoulders. So my feet are a little bit wide. My hand is on the wall. I'll do it like this. You can see. Okay. So my right hand's on the wall. You're going to inhale and reach up with that left arm. And I want you to reach like you're reaching the fingertips of your left hand towards that right hand. That makes sense? So it's going to look kind of like this. Is what you're doing. You're holding onto the wall. Okay, and then come back up. And so inhale. And as you exhale, reach towards that opposite hand. Good. Inhale and exhale. You can bring the arm down. And now reach up. Inhale, exhale as you stretch. And just hold for a moment. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, you can bring the arm down. So we're kind of moving slowly with the breath. Inhale. And reach, and as you exhale, reach that left hand toward the fingertips of your right hand. Good. Inhale as you come up and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. You're going to do your left hand. I'll do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So again, hand on the wall, feet about hip distance. Inhale, reach up with that opposite arm. Exhale as you stretch towards the fingertips. Inhale as you come up. and exhale. 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Down and again. One more. And relax. Good. So it's kind of a variation on what's called the half moon. Just relax your shoulders. Stretch them out a little bit. Good. Okay, so let's do another variation using the wall. You're going to place your hand on the wall. So I'll do my left hand first. So my hand is on the wall. I want you to be standing sort of a arm length away. Okay. And then you put your right hand on the wall. And I want you to reach up with that right arm, turn your head so that you're watching it. Good. And make a nice big circle. And now you're going to switch to the left arm. Make a nice big circle, turning your head to follow. Good. And just go nice and slow. So it's just a nice, slow rotation. You're being mindful of every movement. So it's 3 on this side, 3 on the left side. We're going to do 5 on each side. And you can just take nice, easy breaths. Good. And one more. And relax. Relax your shoulders. Good. All right. We're going to do, so again, you can use a door, you can use a wall, whatever space you have, okay, to lean against. And let's do one where I'm going to have you lean your seat and your back against the wall. I want you to move your feet forward a little bit, about hip distance. You're going to slide down like you're sitting in a little chair. Good. And we're going to hold for a moment. And 2, 3, one more breath. And 4. And then press and come on up. And you can leave your seat against the wall. I just want you to hang. Good. Bring your chest up. We're going to slide back down into a little chair. So you're in a 90-degree angle. And 2, 3, you're going to feel it. And 4, and slide back up. And go ahead and fold into your front bend. We're going to do it one more time. So bring your chest up. Go ahead and slide down. Your back, your buttocks are against the wall. And we're just going to hold. And 2, 3, and 4, and slide up and fold. Good. Okay, go ahead and bring your chest up. And you can step a little bit closer. All right, we're going to do one more posture for the shoulders. I want your feet about hip distance. Right now, your heels don't have to touch the wall. My heels are actually away from the wall a little bit, but you want the your back and your seat against the wall. Okay. I want you to put your hands on the wall with the palms facing the wall. Okay, palms against the wall. And then I want you to reach to the right and come to center and reach to the left. So it's kind of a nice little, another little shoulder stretch, if you will, back and forth. Reach. And your feet don't move. Your buttocks don't move. Just the shoulders. One more on each side. Good. Go ahead and let those arms come down and relax. You really can feel it. You're still building up some strength. Good. All right, let's practice our balance. Let's do our tree pose today. So in the tree posture, hands on the hips, bring your feet a little bit closer, and you're welcome to stand on carpet or hard floor if you want to step off your mat. You're going to shift your weight to either leg. Hips are forward, knee to the side, toes can lightly touch the mat. If you want to bring that foot up above the ankle, you can do that, or you have to help that foot up a little bit above the knee. You can do that as well. Okay, whatever feels comfortable for you. There you go. Find something to focus on, to stare at, and breathe. Relax your gaze. Good. We're going to relax on that side and switch over. Okay, if you fall out of the pose, that's okay. Just go back into it. Take your time. Good. And then you decide where you want to place your foot. Inhale and exhale deeply. Good. And relax. All right, let's have the feet hip distance. Hang down into your front bend. Sway gently from side to side. Down into your squat. Okay, from here, we're going to sit. So go ahead and come all the way down onto your seat, and we're going to do some floor exercises for you. Okay. All right. Oh, stretch those legs out in front of you. Check the time here. All right. Let's do the cradle. I really like the cradle pose. So in this one, you're going to place your foot into either the hand, or you can get it up into your elbow. Wrap the other arm around and just gently rock that leg now from side to side. Gentle rocking movement. Stop the rocking movement, pull that leg in and hold for a moment. And then relax. Let's place that foot right across the upper thigh and go ahead and let's bounce the knee a few times. Good. Let's stop the rocky movement, cross that leg over. Now you can keep this bottom leg straight and lean forward. That's a good stretch. Or you can tuck that bottom leg under. That's another way to do this posture. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale as you exhale, lean forward. Inhale as you come on up. Exhale, undo those legs. Good. Let's do the other side. Wrap that leg up. Rock it gently from side to side. And stop the rocky movement. Pull that leg in and hold. Inhale as you exhale. Place that foot right across the upper thigh. Let's go ahead and bounce the knee a few times. Good. And then you can take this bent leg, cross it over the straight one, or tuck that bottom leg under, whatever you prefer. And let's lean into the stretch. Good, and then draw the knees up, stretch the legs out. And let's rock the feet in. Good, open the legs nice and wide. Now in this posture, if you fall back into the pose, I want you to put a folded blanket or towel under your hips. That'll lift you up. Make it easier to stretch forward. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall and then lean forward into the stretch. Just take your time. And in this posture, you can move gently from side to side. One leg and then to the other leg. Good, come back to center and just hold for a moment. Good, go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's help the feet in. Bounce the knees up and down. And then lean forward into the stretch. You can rest the arms on your legs if you like and stretch. Good, and help yourself up. Go ahead and draw those knees in, stretch your legs out, rock your feet in and out. Good. All right, let's do some exercises on our backs. All right, you'll want enough room so that you can do a little twist from side to side. So make sure you move in just a little bit. So let's come on down onto our backs. If you want extra padding, you can use your blanket underneath your back. Okay. And let's go ahead and come on down and draw those knees up into your chest. Inhale and exhale deeply. And just massage your back. You can make a circle with your knees, hug those knees in, roll them out away from you. And change direction. Good. Place the feet on the mat. Open the feet nice and wide. Okay, so they're wider than your mat or as wide as your mat or a little bit wider. Drop that right knee down towards your left foot and just hold. Good, and then bring that knee up, drop that left knee down towards your right foot and hold. Now you're going to go back and forth. Drop your right knee, drop your left knee, back and forth. All right, let's bring those knees back to center. Bring your feet hip distance, arms by the side. Let's lift up into a bridge pose. So go ahead and lift your hips to a nice arch. I want you to hold. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. Draw the knees into your chest, relax your back. Feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Go ahead and lift up. Hold. Good. Inhale as you exhale, roll back down slowly. Draw the knees up into your chest and relax your back. All right, keep the knees tucked in. Let's open the arms out to the side. So you're going to have the arms, the back of your hands on the mat, palms facing upward. So inhale, as you exhale, I want you to keep your knees together, but lower them to the left about an inch from the floor and look to your right hand. And then inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, go over to the right, about an inch from the floor, look to your left hand. Inhale as you come on up and exhale over. Inhale and bring the knees up and exhale over. So we're going back and forth. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more. Inhale to center. Exhale over. And then back to your center. Good. All right. Put your feet again onto the mat, about hip distance apart. Okay. I want you to take your hands, palms face downward, put them on the mat, and then place them underneath your seat. So like it's like your thumbs, maybe your first fingers are underneath your seat, your buttocks. And what that does is it rounds your lower back just a little bit. So it'll take some of that pressure off your lower back. Bring your knees into your chest, extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. So you're going to open the feet. You don't have to open them super wide, just comfortable open. And I want you to cross them. And then open and cross. So we're not, it doesn't have to be a wide, a really wide spread, but just go back. We're just crossing them. And we're going to do that several times. So cross, cross, and you can point the toes, or if you prefer, I like to point. You could flex the feet too, but I think pointing feels comfortable. And just go back and forth. So you cross in front and then you switch. So you put one foot in front, then the other foot in front. We're going to do that several times. Nice deep breath. Good. And relax. Go ahead and bring those knees in for a moment. You can clasp your hands across your legs and rock a little bit from side to side. And massage your back. Good. All right. Let's place the feet on the mat, and I want you to lay your right ankle across your left knee. Start by just putting your right hand on that right leg and bouncing the knee away from you. Open up that hip, and then from here, draw the legs in, and you can hold on to the back of that left leg. So your right hand will go through the legs. You're holding on to the back of the left leg, or you can hold across the shin. Your left leg. If it feels good to rock a little bit from side to side, you can do that. And so you are stretching out your hips, your buttocks. If you want to increase this stretch, pull in so the left hand is on your left leg. You're pulling that in. You put your right hand on your right knee and you gently press out. And breathe. Good. Let's undo those legs and we will switch. So left ankle across the right knee. Actually, put your right foot on the mat to start. Left ankle on the right knee. You're just going to bounce that left leg away from you a few times. Good. And then draw that leg in. You're holding on to the back of that right leg, or maybe across the shin. If it feels good to rock, you can do that. The other variation I taught you is you can pull in with the right hand on your right leg, take your left hand and press it out on that left knee. And breathe. Good. And relax. Go ahead and draw those legs in again. Rock a little bit. All right. Let's stretch the legs all the way down onto the mat. And you're going to rock your feet in and out. Let the feet fall out to the sides. Oh, man. Feels good. Just relaxing. Let the arms rest by your sides. You can rock your head gently from side to side. And just take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. And scanning from the head down to the toes. Relax to the top of your head, down through the forehead, around your eyes. Relax through the nose, the cheeks, the corners of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Down through the neck and throat and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to fingertips. Back up through the shoulders. Relax through the upper back, your chest and lungs, your heart center. Down through the abdomen, through the lower back, from the hips all the way down the legs, through the feet and the toes. And now slowly take a deep breath. Start to bring your awareness back to your body, moving fingers, moving toes. You can bring your hands together, rub your hands, make them warm. Block out all the light and place those warm hands over your eyes. And then you'll open your eyes into your palms and relax your gaze for a moment. And then just pull those hands away, focus on your hands for a moment, and then let your hands come down and focus on the ceiling. All right, pull the knees into your chest. You want to round out and relax your lower back first, and then just roll to your side for a moment. And then when you're ready, you can bring yourself up to a seated posture. Right, perfect timing. All right, let's come to our seated posture, hands to the heart for a moment. Go ahead and set your intention for the day. What kind of day would you like to have? How do you want to feel? I'm so happy and grateful. But this day is just fun. What a fun day. All right, it is Halloween. So eyes are back open and namaste. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the yoga class. If you would like to stay and meditate for about 10 or 15 minutes, feel free to do that. If you are going about your day, have a really great day. And I will see you next Tuesday. All right. So if you'd like to stay and do a meditation, you can use a folded blanket to sit on. I also happen to have I'm actually going to use my meditation pillow. I actually have a pillow that I like to sit on. It's nice and thick. If my hips are higher, I'm actually more comfortable. I can sit longer. So you can experiment with what feels comfortable for you. Okay. All right. So we're going to use the breath as we usually do to bring us into a relaxation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a breathing technique, and then I'm going to mute because there's a little bit of noise in my home. So it'll be quiet for you to meditate. And then in about 15 minutes, I'll just turn the class off. That way, if you are in a meditative state, you are welcome to stay in that relaxation state. Okay. All right. So when we use the breath to help us go into a meditation, we're giving the mind something to focus on because the mind is busy. And we're also using the breath to allow the body to relax. So when your breath starts to slow down and deepen, you will naturally start to relax, and you're going to notice that your inhaling and your exhaling start to slow down. Well, when your breath starts to deepen, your mind will get quieter. Okay, so it's kind of this using the breath to help quiet the mind. Okay, we're going to do the one where we count on the hands because that's a nice simple technique. You can do it anywhere. You can even do it when your eyes are open and you're sitting at the doctor's office or something like that, right? So you touch the thumb and the tip of the first finger together, that's 1. You move the thumb to the next knuckle, that's 2. To the next knuckle on your finger, that's 3. And where the finger and the hand come together, that would be the count of 4. Go to the tip of the next finger, it would be 5, and then move it down to 6, down to the next knuckle, 7, down to where the finger and hand come together, that's 8. And then the next finger is 9, 10, 11, and 12, and the pinky is 13, 14, 15, and 16. Count to 16 will take you about 5 breaths. So just rest the hands either on your lap, you can do it, or in your lap, on your knees. Close your eyes softly, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply, and that will be 1 breath. If you need more focus, you can count the length of your inhale and count the length of your exhale, and that would be your 2nd breath. You could do that as well. So we're just going to do this through the whole hand. Inhale and exhale deeply.